Babies, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a journey in my household, just like everybody else's household, due to what's going on in the world. I decided to make this video just to help my people out because a lot of us are clueless as to what's going on and what we need to do and how we need to get this money. So ultimately, we're just gonna jump right into it. So, my people, my gig workers. So, if you feel like your business was affected, from Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, gig workers, self-employed, I think maybe part-time too. Anybody, any business that was affected and you were affected, whatever job you have and you feel like you were affected, even if you don't know, still apply. They have things in place like the PUA. Oh, PUA, excuse me, not PUI. PUI. Why did I put PUA?
Okay, I put PUI because it stands for Pandemic Unemployment Insurance. But what you need to search up is PUA, which is Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. And throughout the video, I'm going to go back and forth. But ultimately, this is what I want you to do.
Anyway, PUI is the Pandemic Unemployment Insurance. They have this in place for us because we do not qualify for regular unemployment. Okay? So if you file for unemployment and you are self-employed and all of the people I just listed, you're going to be denied because we do not qualify for regular unemployment. We qualify for the Pandemic Unemployment Insurance. We're under that. So for some of these states, they make us either, they have a different portal where we can go and apply there, or we have to be denied first in order to apply for the PUA or the PUI. I believe it's PUI. I don't know why I put PUA. But Google that. Just Google PUI in your state. You don't even have to do unemployment. Just the PUI, your state. Look for application or whatever, and it should be listed. Now, however, I live in Indiana, so for me, they do not have that available. However, because I jump from state to state, so I work in Illinois, but I live in Indiana. So for me, I receive most of my benefits and stuff like that, or not my benefits, but my income from Illinois. So I applied for Illinois, but I just felt like Illinois wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. And they just took forever and a day. And they got back to me, but they didn't have anything else that was in place for me to easily navigate through, whereas Indiana did. And they have the option, whereas I can say, yeah, I applied over here. This is my experience. Not to say y'all experience is going to be the same, but I applied over here in Illinois. I received money from Illinois, and I'm trying to receive benefits from Illinois. So I was able to categorize all of that within the Indiana's portal. So Indiana responded immediately. I did it like one day, the very next day, they had denied it, which was good. That's a good time because I do not qualify for regular unemployment, like I just said. So the PUI or PUA, I believe it's the PUI, will be available to me or for us to apply tomorrow, which is April 24th. So I can apply for that tomorrow. So it's good that I went with my instinct and just was like, you know what, I'm just going to try to apply through Indiana to receive my benefits from Illinois. so we can get this ball rolling, because I applied all the way maybe a month ago for Illinois, and they didn't get back to me until like a couple of weeks or a few weeks later to say I was denied. They sent a card and did all this other stuff, and I was like, okay, so where's the money? It wasn't any information that I can read, at least for me and what I was trying to find, to understand what the heck was going on and what I needed to do. So that's that. So, like I said, some states have different portals. Just Google it to look for yours. Make sure it has that, because some states make it so easy. We can be like, okay, well, I don't qualify for regular benefits, but I do qualify for the pandemic um, benefits, and I fit into those parameters. And even if you don't know, and even if you think, well, maybe this and maybe that, still apply. Apply. It don't hurt. Just apply. You just never know what you'll get. So that's that. Oh, and then once you're approved, you should automatically qualify for that extra $600 that people been saying forever. And that's a weekly thing, weekly benefits. So if you qualify for the benefits for the PUI, then you should be able to receive your $600 weekly benefits also.
Okay, now the following should qualify for the EIDL, which is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. And now they have changed this, and now they're doing per employee that was affected. But everybody that's listed after this qualifies for that. So make sure you apply at the SBA. All of the information is going to be listed.
Again, if you're a Lyft driver and all of that, y'all are independent contractors. So you work for yourself under a business. So you're still your own entity, so to speak. That might not be the right lingo, but I'm giving it to you from me. Trying to give it to you as real as I can give it to you. So you got a business or whatever to be, popcorn shop, whatever, any business that was affected. If you feel like you are part of a business, if you are part of moving that business, that is your own, so to speak. Like that still will consider you to be an independent contractor under a business, because you don't have to be the big umbrella. You could just be underneath, like a Uber, a Lyft. That's what I'm trying to give those examples so you kind of understand. So now people been applying for SBA, PPP there. Now the PPP is a payment protection program. It's a program. So you have to apply for the program. Well, what they recommend you to do is apply to the smaller lenders that's in your neighborhood. And SBA is not gonna have that, for real, for real. They'll make you go and search for it so you can apply to the different places that are in your um, circle, I guess you can say. But the SBA is not gonna have that. It Like, yeah, you can apply through them, but they deal with the bigger banks. And like we just got kicked in our butt just with the other one. And they gave it to the bigger businesses first, and then they worked with it. I applied for myself way before the bigger businesses was even thinking about applying for this stuff, because I've been ahead of this a long time before all of this. So I felt like I should have been qualified and they should have been giving me my money, but they didn't. And I'm okay with that, because I'm still trying to learn this thing so I can bring it to y'all, to help y'all in some kind of way. And I hope it does help. I had to write me some notes, y'all, because I didn't want to be all scrambled everywhere. But lenders, so lenders that you are familiar with is like PayPal, QuickBooks. Like they have stuff that's available. Kabbage, some people know Kabbage. Um, it's another one called Bluevine, and I'll list everything in the description. If you don't know where the description is, It's the title. You see the title. There's an arrow right next to it. You press that arrow. It's going to have a drop box. In the drop box, I'm going to have everything listed there. So it's so easy for you to just navigate through it. Yeah, and the smaller banks. Okay, the website to find smaller, or not necessarily smaller, but smaller lenders or lenders that's in your community is icba.org. Go on that website, and dealing with any of all of this, make sure y'all go on like .orgs and stuff like that, and not .coms, because .coms could be scams. They are paid advertisers and stuff like that, and well, they pay so people can advertise their business so they can be on the front of the page and all that. We can't always bank on that because some of that stuff is not accurate. If you follow what I'm saying, it's accurate. Okay. But yeah, check that out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I am not an advisor. I'm just a regular old person. I have my own business. I have a couple of businesses, but my other one don't really make money yet. So that's on pause while the other ones continue. And YouTube is a business too. However, I don't make money in YouTube. So far, I've made $30 in YouTube. Not even $29.94 is where I'm at right now. So if y'all make sure you like this video, it could be on, it'll help me essentially. And yeah, that's it. I'll chit chat with you guys later. Make sure you continue to love yourself, love everybody else. And this cat is just disturbing me. But yeah, pray for yourself so you can stay encouraged during all of this craziness, because there's some craziness going on. But I love you guys, and I just wanted to chime in to possibly help. So, all right, see ya.